July 2018. As I write these lines, I think of the journey I've been through over almost 9 years. I'm thankful for my mental stability and that I've had no relapse of mania, depression, or psychosis for 8 years. I'm sometimes afraid that these demons will show up again, especially when I reread the darker chapters of the story I have shared with you. But I do not let this fear take over. It kills my love of life. I consciously choose to replace it with feelings of gratitude. And I keep taking care of myself to maintain this fragile stability. It is not always easy, but I have accepted this reality. When my symptoms were at their most severe, I feared that I will never be myself again, that I was lost in the abyss of mental illness. What I have realized over time is that I have rediscovered a better version of myself. My experience has turned me into a woman who is more sensitive, more compassionate, more sympathetic, but also more courageous. Since that day at the hospital when I received my diagnosis, I have known that I should share my story bravely. How many other women like me, badly informed about postpartum mood disorders, have suffered or will suffer in silence, in shame, without understanding in time what is happening to them? There is too little information given to future parents to help them understand this type of mental illness, which can follow a birth. We want, of course, to hope the best for all of them. But when I learned that 1 in 5 women is affected by a perinatal mood and anxiety disorder, and that 1 father in 10 experiences depression, I wondered why there is so little discussion about it, or even none at all. The key to anticipating these difficulties and treating them properly is above all to talk openly about them and to educate parents and all those around them, the medical community, community services, and so on. Mental illness needs to receive the same attention as any other illness, and there should be no shame attached to it. My greatest desire is for my story to open more doors to discussion and education. I wholeheartedly hope that it encourages other mothers and fathers to share their difficult postpartum experiences, and that together we can destroy the stigma associated with mental illness during this critical period, which is far from receiving all the attention it deserves. This other reality of the postpartum period must come out from the shadows. As the famous author Brené Brown puts it so well in her book, I Thought It Was Just Me, But It Isn't. When we find the courage to share our experiences and the compassion to hear others tell their stories, we force shame out of hiding and end the silence.